Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. We're here exploring this dungeon. We came into these ruins by using 2 keys from the adventures we've had before that looked like beetles, and we've just had a big fight with some beetles. So there's more of that to be expected, I'm sure. Right, we've been to this chest, haven't we? Yes, but there is a button. And you know the rules. You find a button, you push a button. Alright, that gets us through there, which then got us down to here with that button there, but we already picked that lock, so that's fine. Where else do we want to go? We certainly do not need to take a long rest, although a short rest probably wouldn't hurt. We would just lose our spirit guardians, and we have those for a reasonable while longer, don't we? 8 more minutes, so we'll keep adventuring for now rather than taking that break. See what's in this bookcase, hopefully some really nice interesting scrolls or something. Which reminds me, we bought a recipe book a moment ago. We should read that. Pendant of the Healer, check your crafting options. Pendant of the Healer. This minor magic item of the Faith of Merake can cast the heal spell once per day. That's incredible, but we do not currently have a life stone. So, you know, if we find one or have the opportunity to buy one, I would not be opposed to the notion. Crafting manual Doom Spear, heavy crossbow of accuracy, and studded armor of survival. Well, let's read up on some of this if we can. We cannot. We already know too many recipes. Crafting manual of Doom Spear. Can I see that? There's the spears. Doom Spear. +2 attack, +2 damage, 4 close range, 12 max range, 1d6 +2, versatile, inflicts Doom Blade cut, save to negate. The creature takes 1d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of its turns. Recurring effect 1d6 necrotic. That's pretty fancy. Not probably something we're going to be taking advantage of very soon, but yes, quite fancy. Let's see if there's anything up this ledge with Unsen, as is scouting tradition. A chest. Right. Any traps? None that we're aware of. Pick the lock. Lovely. A Tear of Tiamat, an amethyst, a scroll of sleep, and 34 gold. I should really consider things like scroll of sleep for when we've got an enemy that is on their last legs, but they're going to get a turn in before we can do anything really helpful. Right, these doors are already unlocked. And we're descending further. More sconces that are currently unlit. I have no real investment in lighting them. And that looks like one of the many plates that were on the wall. Yes. Nice of it to illuminate for us. Now, is that going to stay lit when we step off of it? Yes. Super. So, 3 more of those to find then, I suppose. Let's hope things aren't just going to start repopulating, and let's aim for that door there. I think we can get uncautious for a quick hike across the room we've already been through. And then back on with it as we go through here. Examine this object. Alright, we will examine.
Hard to guess what that means exactly.
Pick your preferred deity. You only have 1 chance. Choose wisely or not. Take a moment to pray to Aaron. Take a moment to pray to Messiah. Take a moment to pray to Merake. Or take a moment to pray to Pakri. Well, that is interesting. And there's Einar. And another pillar. Pick your preferred deity. You have one chance. Choose wisely or not. Well, if we were to take our cleric and we go to character, we are a cleric of mischief, but we don't see... Oh, Messiah. Yeah, Messiah. My brain can't decide how it wants to pronounce that. So, let's go and pray at Messiah and see what happens. The statue is holding a Temerian-style dagger, a longsword, a mace, a short bow, and another with a dagger. Should I be holding a dagger while this happens? I don't think anyone has a spare dagger, do we? That's a dagger. Why don't we... Can we pass it over, or are we too far away? Unsen, come and help. I said, Unsen, come and help. Do it quickly. Pass Bjorn a dagger, and Bjorn equip the dagger, just on the off chance that that's important.
Lady of Luck, please smile on us.
Bjorn gained an item, prime dagger. Bjorn gained an item, magnificent dagger. +2 attack bonus, +2 damage bonus. Well, it's kind of lame, because obviously we didn't need it, but I don't think we needed a +2 weapon of any kind, really. How is your dex, anyway? 12, so we're going to stick with our mace of 2d6 damage. But an interesting diversion, not aversion. And we press on, because we didn't miss anything in this nook, no? Right, I'm expecting a fight as we come round these corners. But you can never really know. Lots of strange little rooms. Push this object. Some corpses. The Lost Temple, huh? Right, I don't see any foes. There's a fancy looking book or jewellery box or something. Here we have a large belt. Could be a belt of giant strength or similar. Do we save any of our spell slots? We do. We do have lots of spell slots. And on this corpse... I was like, what is that? And then it all suddenly realised what it was. Alright then. Well, oh god. That's a bad time. What was that? Who took 51 necrotic damage? Unsan. Jeez, this is a bad time, isn't it? I'm amazed we're not surprised by what is happening. Okay. How about this? What is that? Unknown creature. Gulrook. This guy looks colossal. Hopefully we might be able to stun them, perhaps? Let's just plow in some damage while we can. We do not manage to stun them. We do hit on a 19.
palpable yet.
They are stunned the second time, I hope. Yes. Good. Ghost Wolf makes their saves in this area, but does not make the save against the Spirit Guardians, taking 12 damage. Jaina will shield, because she's going to have that for the whole orbit of other attackers now. Unsen, do you have any healing potions on you? That's going to be a big no. Alright, in that case... One, two, three, four, five. Let's come round here. And then... I'd rather not go that way. I can't step past this freaking bag of... I guess we can cunning action dash, can't we? That'll do. So we're going to have advantage on attacks against this guy, who is stunned. And sneak attack.
Ha! That must have hurt.
We took retaliate damage. Of some kind. And it procced our relentless endurance, which is terrifying. Bjorn is... Do these count as undead? They are undead. Let's go with... I didn't short rest! I didn't short rest, so we don't have our cleric ability to turn undead, which is a terrible time. Alright, in that case... Let's see, what do we fancy? I think I fancy this.
Visaye, evil, mouth.
Right. Lots of saves, some resistance. Spectral Minotaur is resistant to fire damage. Okay. That giant wolf is restrained. There is a skeletal sorcerer over here that I had completely missed. And a skeletal knight over there. Minotaur takes... is immune... What? Oh, possibly immune to the restrained condition. This guy is no longer stunned. Jaina is up. That one's restrained. What else can we do? I think a spell shield for Unsen is going to be valuable. 45 temporary HP. And I'm going to put Jaina up here. Gulrick is up. I'm going to keep going after whatever this strange skeleton creature here is. I'm a little worried because they have retaliate apparently. But when in Rome... And one more. And let's go big. Did they get stunned? They did not. Let's go big on the off chance we can kill them.
That's battle.
We could not, unfortunately. Ghost Wolf makes its save, comes running. We're gonna attack on its way by. Every little helps. Good miss. And another. Unsen is up. We could attack this creature, although they may well be near death on a scale that could be killed by Bjorn's AoE. But do I want to take that risk? Not terribly.
Got ya.
Alright. It's a start. Do I want to be anywhere else currently? I'd love to not be in range of this sorcerer, but there's not many good spots to try and stand. let's disengage. And we'll come and stand here under full cover. Bjorn. We definitely want our spiritual weapon to be doing some work. We could attempt a banish. That is never a bad plan, it seems. What are we concentrating on? Spirit Guardians. Yeah, that's a bit of a toss-up, isn't it? Right, we won't do that. Instead, we'll get our spellcasting hands back out. And let's just go after this little wolfie. With a 4th level inflict wounds.
Visaye necro malmis.
They're immune to necrotic damage. I'm sad. Everyone makes saves against slow. That is incredible. That is a bad crit. There goes Relentless Endurance.
We're coming.
Alright, Gulrook is dying. If that wolf hits Gulrook, I've got really, really big problems. Okay. So we want to avoid fire and necrotic damage, huh? I can't even... If I was down here, I would mind twist, but I can't get over there conveniently, and if I Misty Step over, I won't have a main action to do anything useful with. Fireball these two guys back here is not great. Or fireball those two. No, because he's resistant to fire. That's not great either. Oh dear. Man, I have not got many good choices. Thunder damage is going to kill Gulrook if we do it there. What are we concentrating on? Black tentacles. Doing some work, I guess. Alright. We've got necromancy and fire. This is terrible. Alright, give me a 3rd level magic missile because it's force damage. Oh, this is a terrible time. Terrible, terrible, terrible time. Oh, well, Gulrook has died. Are we going to get into the we've died, so now we can't do anything glitch? We are. Alright, well, that's annoying. Load back the autosave at the start of the fight and let's go again. Right, the really bad thing about this save is it's right after Unsen gets completely wrecked. So we have to be real careful about what is going to occur imminently. So let's try something else. Let's go over to here and cast spell Mind Twist. Causes massive psychic damage to hostile creatures around you and incapacitates them if they fail their intelligence saving throw. That is a good range of the foes here. only one failed save, though, is not going to save us, I don't think. Right, let's see if I can stun you. I can't even hit you.
Bad luck.
And they make their save. Wolf going after Jaina gets a crit. I think we might want to go back to a save before we got here. I think that's quite possibly a very wise thing to do.
What strength!
Let's see if we can just rain down some hell. They were next to Jaina, so we still got sneak attack on that one. And oh god, what do we want to do? I'm gonna go back a save because we should take the short rest. That's what we should do. We should take the short rest. Right, this also presents us with an interesting opportunity. We can first of all just sprint over and reopen this doorway with the button. But then we also have that panel of Pantheon of Gods again, don't we? Where are you going? Did you try and go to the wrong side of the wall of the button we're trying to push? Silly lass. Alright. So yeah, we grab the whole party. We don't need to be sneaking. We have this Hall of Gods again. So, there's a longsword, a dagger, a mace, a short bow, and another dagger. Now, obviously we prayed to the correct god here, which meant we were gifted a dagger. I don't know if we can pray to the wrong god and end up with our own problems. But this is a +2 rapier using strength. So, I wonder if we could get a +2 longsword if we prayed here. Now, I don't even know if we have a god of our own. Just hoodlum, so we don't. So I don't know what will happen if we do this.
May your fire warm our hearts, All-Father.
We receive a magnificent longsword. So it's +2 attack bonus, +2 damage bonus. Slashing damage, melee, versatile. Unfortunately, it does not have the magic property, which is a problem. Also, I don't know why it tells me that I currently have equipped studded armor of survival when I highlight over this magnificent longsword. Very peculiar. Yeah, this has the magical tag, this does not. So, unfortunately, not something we're going to be able to take advantage of immediately. But we can sell it for probably a very pretty penny, so there's that. Now, we were going to take a short rest. So, we're going to get back our channel divinities as a cleric, which is going to be important. We can also heal back some of this damage, which I'm sure is also going to be important. We have any spell slots to get back. We can do 5 worth, or we could just do these 4. I guess we'll just do this. Then, do we have anything that we want to attune to at the moment? Not really. Alright, so we are slightly better rested. We are quick saved once again ahead of this fight. We are cautious. Now we are going to be a little bit better prepared for the possible onslaught ahead. Wrong corner. This is the corner to concern ourselves with. So we made it to like one of the objects without issue. It's just knowing where we can stand and where we can't. There's some smoke over there. We push this over, does anything happen? No, there's another corpse here. I wonder if it's the case that if we just don't touch any of the corpses, nothing happens. And last time, I think we did manage to shove this crate. And if we could get up the ledge together before a fight kicks off, that would certainly give us a really good spot to be in. We're all just going to climb up the crates. There is a corpse, there is a button thing. That's important. Let's go touch that immediately. Don't know why these ones around the edge look like big spikes are going to come out of them or something. Right, that's 2 down. Let's try looting this guy. Or gal. We get a Clothanin quiver. A beautiful quiver made by Sylvan elf craftsmen decorated with symbols of their great forest. A heavy crossbow and a javelin. Now, we've already taken a rest, so we actually have some time to ritual cast on some stuff. So that could be a quiver of unending arrows wherever it went. Or it might just be a really expensive quiver.
I really thought
Endless quiver.
Never mind.
Yeah, so does it require attunement? Is the big question. There we go. It does not. Generates 20 arrows every hour. Doesn't even say... Oh, maybe it needs to be equipped in the belt slot. Speaking of belts, did we get a belt recently, or was that on the thing that we just did at the very end? I seem to remember a belt existing. But that could be the very last thing we did ahead of that big fight we had, if my memory is not recalling recent events very well. Alright, so from up here, I'd like to get like whatever this book thing is and the corpses and everything else. So Unsend, I'm going to send you back down because you have the best disengage of the party. You still have your higher AC, that's good. Was it this that had the belt in it? It was. Right, in that case, we're going to bring that directly back to Jaina so Jaina can look it over. She's here. I just had to walk over. You're going to tell me I have to make them stand directly next to one another if I want to be able to pick through their inventory. You are indeed. Fancy looking belt. Belt of Hill's Giant Mega Strength. Belt of Dwarven Kind. Right, what are you? Belt of Dwarven Kind, very rare. This belt was gifted to Callowin by the Kyakoan after he rescued his son in a wild, daring action. A fit worthy of a dwarf even if it was made by an elf. +2 con to a maximum of 20. Saving throw advantage against poison. Resistant to poison damage. See normally in dim light and in natural darkness as in dim light. Can speak, read and write dwarvish. 50% chance to grow a beard. +2 con is not bad. Is there somebody who's not attuned to 3 things? Ironically, the dwarf, it seems. So let's take another short rest right here. We finished crafting something we started crafting ages ago. And we can put this belt on. Is anyone else actually got slots? No. What is this? Oh, that's making our con 19 because we are very sickly. Alright, so we are currently wearing a divine symbol. Which is a problem if we're going to put this on. I think. For our spell casting. Yeah, there are several spells that we don't have the material component if we don't have the shield, I think. Does the shield count as the material component if we have a free hand and that open? Yes. That needs diamonds. That needs diamonds. So we can either not have a mace and cast spells. So I think what I'm going to do is... No, I think this is fine. We'll keep the crossbow on the other hand. And then we have this belt, which is making our con 18, which has put our max HP up to 93. So if we want to heal that back, we need to take another short rest. Then we get 12 HP from that. Then we can F5 to quick save again. And we'll do a little bit more poking around, but if we get into another fight, I think we're going to have to hold off on it, because otherwise this will be like an hour-long episode. So that was where we found the belt. Can we get to this book thing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. A leather-bound book and 211 silver pieces. Looks like one of the... Oh, there's a ghost wolf having appeared. Can I get upstairs without pissing that wolf off? Please. It might say it's not safe to do things now, but we're going to push back to the end of this room. Now this one ghost wolf has decided to appear. We're going to ritual cast Identify on that book. And this could be like +2 intelligence or +2 dexterity. Manual of Bodily Health. So that's going to be +2 con, isn't it? Increases con by 2, increases con maximum by 2. So, who's going to benefit from that the most? Because I don't think any of us are really going to get to a 20 con. Yours is arbitrarily inflated because we're wearing an item that sets it to 19. You have just had yours increased or set. +2 to con to a maximum of 20. So you could benefit from it. But I think Unsent, having the least HP, is probably going to benefit from that most. So, you already have the book there. I guess we can take 24 hours to study this. So, we're just chilling. Probably should have set something else to craft, but it's too late for that now. I want to find one of these for intelligence for Jaina. That's my big concern. So now we've got an extra 9 HP because we get 1 HP per level for each point of con. So that's good. So we'll take another short rest. It's not safe to rest here. All right then. Well, we won't do that then. But we will save. Jaina will cast Mage Armor on herself once more.
Arcana abio Clipe.
We will get cautious, and next time we will see if we can't defeat this fight below us. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.